Hey there, team, and welcome to the, well, what I'm certainly sure is the greatest event on the Reforged calendar. Excuse any noise, I adjust the mic position. I'm not too happy with it right now. There. So, once again, Happy New Year. For the third or fourth, not 100% sure. I'm thinking fourth now even. New Year celebration. So of course on New Year's I like to pick a nice, pretty damn long fight. I've had a few drinks, but then I continue to have drinks during said battle as we plow through for our New Year's. Now this fight was from a long time ago. This fight was actually meant to be last New Year battle, but I messed it up. I recorded with the wrong mic, ended up coming in a little impromptu Christmas battle. So that video will be in the description, but this one you can actually hear me, and it's not just little noises now and again. Anyway, so this was an awesome fight. I really enjoyed this fight, and I have been wanting to come back to it anyway. And it's been a year since I last tried to record it, so yeah, and it's been a year since I last tried to record it. It's been about 2 years since I actually played it, so exciting times for everybody. I remember a high point, but should mostly be a surprise for me. Anyway, we've got 4 runic armies against 4 defending Khand armies. Now, I've talked a lot about how much I love. I won't exactly say what's in these armies, but I'm just gonna cast over them as I ramble for a minute. I talk a lot about how much I love evil men versus evil men, or evil men versus orcs, or orcs versus orcs. It just tends to be, yeah, they are very rarely, those fights are not enjoyable to me. Oh, Sapphire Blade's been nice. This is Dabuja. Yep. Nope, not the Dabuja. Dabaduba. GR. There. And then we've got Froggy next to him. So we've got our Khandish forces trying to siege out some southeastern Khandish force. Could be half a dozen reasons, I suppose, depending on what lore you really think serves best. This could be some fallen force of Khandish fighters that have fallen for the foul tricks of the blue wizards, or it could be and the runic men are dealing with them instead of sending their own Khandish forces, who would struggle to perform the much needed vengeance or the much needed justice that is required there. What is this? Windy Pops using artillery? Oh, hello. And then the last attacker here is Mevin. Of course, that was Windy Pops. And yeah, so he's got some Wayne Riders. And yeah, so it's a really cool little map made by Eclipse. I really enjoyed the map, and I think it works well for a 4v4 because the defenders are fending us off outside the fort for some time. So it sort of is a more even confrontation for a bit. If you're wanting to do a 4v4 siege, you have to be quite clever about how you do it, because of course it's going to be very easy to sway the sides, because either the defenders save too much or they expose themselves too much. But this is a fight that I really think everything just goes well. Everybody, I mean, it's one of the Eclipse's podcast fights, we say. I call them podcast fights, unfortunately not because Eclipse doesn't do his podcast videos anymore. He only did that for a little while, but we still have the podcast channel and the podcast group. That's why I call them the podcast fights. But tends to be, of course, a lot of the more well-known players, or at least, players that kind of know what they're doing. And I enjoy fighting alongside or against everybody. It's great. But when you really get a group of guys, at least, you know, they understand how the game works, even if they're not great at it, like this Windy Pops fellow, they at least have a grasp of how the game works, and you can usually get some great fun. And as I say, I just love the map. I love this sort of, it is a desert, but we have these lakes. It's clearly a green, it's clearly like an oasis-ish area in the middle of like a real sea of waste. Goodness me. Let's zoom up to maybe 5 times speed for a quick 6 times. Wow, zoom in. But yeah, so with these ones, you've got to excuse. You know, there will be some mouth noises. There will be a lot of, not pausing. There'll be a lot of moments where I'm not saying anything because I'm pouring myself another drink. So you have to be careful for that. This I'm recording on the 30th. Hopefully I'll have this recorded. Have it sorted out, and then edit it and process it tomorrow morning, and then hopefully get it up and ready, and it will be released as soon as it's good to go. Either way, over here we've got Master Blaster, who I really talk up Master Blaster's sort of cav ability a lot whenever I see him. He's got an amazing cav micro ability, and that's what he needs for this situation, as his Chieftain Vanguard, Brother of the Lance, Varia Cataphracts all come rushing out. Oh, there's only 3 units. Ah, okay. I thought this was all Master Blaster for some reason, but that's coming storming out toward Mevin there. Really, a lot of this cav wanting to punish us with an early assault. To his side, he's got Eclipse. He's got his chariots of his own, the Brotherhood of the Wane. Now, because I'm probably going to get, like, caught up in things probably pretty badly, let's just take a picture just in case. If that was the thumbnail, then you know that I got quite distracted. He's got even some Nurad Retainers. Now, I like Nurad Retainers an awful lot. They're just good, cost-effective melee cav. You know, yeah, they be how they be. And then Horse Archers behind them. So this, oh, that's even Vocek. So we've got a 3-man cavalry team. You've got to keep in mind as well the way that the defenders can deploy. They all deploy as one group, like in Warhammer Total War. They're not mixed up, like, well, they're not split up. They can be fully mixed up, which is good and bad. It's good because it does mean they can concentrate their entire cavalry force in one area to really punish one player. Hiccuping as well. That's something you're going to have to deal with, and the occasional burp as well. Fuck me. So he is, but that also means that you don't have this even split along the lines. So if the boys are not coordinating, if they're not careful, then they might expose themselves in some way. And you can see how many troops have been left outside for us to sort of battle away with, and hopefully quite efficiently take down. This is where it all, well, it's not where it all comes down to, but that's kind of where I feel the battle is decided. If we do very well outside and we kill all of the outnumbered defenders on the outside, who are of course just defending this town and that little citadel for any people inside to escape inside of the main walls, and while they're valiantly holding the line, if we are able to quite efficiently take them out, then it puts us in a much better position for later on. But all of these purple halberdiers and purple Nurad footmen too, it's going to be tough to get through. But there's a lot of AP from the Nurad forces, and we have a hell of a lot of AP from our Golden Boys. So we got Vocek as well as one of the defenders, and the last defender I think was Infinity. They've got Hwacha, and that's something as well. We definitely outnumber them with our artillery. An issue is the Dragon's Breath Cannon. Or Dragon's Wrath Cannon? Dragon's Breath Cannon. That does not have any ability to damage walls. So zooming across here, I've also disabled shadows for this fight, just because I knew there was going to be a lot of buildings, and usually that can be a bit of an issue. So Mevin did not quite expect everything to be arrayed against him here, so that's a nice little charge to his crossbowmen. Now, of course, wow, that's a very nice little charge, holy shit. That was like, what, 70 guys? At least. Just rents there, down to 93, but they didn't rout. But I think that's a double armor upgraded group. We don't want that. We don't want them taking those sorts of casualties. Now, I did expect this for some reason. I thought that they would maybe bully Mevin a bit, so I had my cav kind of ready to go. But even then, we are pretty badly outnumbered, and my mercenary riders are going to get rinsed. by these Neurad retainers. So I'm getting the hell out of there. Get my warlords in there for some bold and interesting reason. I think I maybe tried to get a quick little charge in. Perhaps just using their heavy armor just to keep my horse archers alive. But this is not a fight I want the warlords to be in, because my warlords, they're not knights. They're just very well armored lancers. So the retainers will get some cost-effective damage against them. Let's actually, man, I really don't want to go too slow for too much of this, because this is going to be a long, long battle if not. But we'll try and get our eyes on this little situation. The Scion Rim have been charged again by the Bird of the Lance there by Master Blaster, and coming in with his Varia Cataphracts again, kind of just showing off that, like, you know, pretty damn decent cavalry play that I always do sort of talk up Master Blaster for. But he's been countered by the warlords. I say we didn't really have that many knights. The only knights we really had were for Froggy, who I believe is rushing those boys over to us as fast as he can. Oh, no, perhaps not. But there has been, oh, ouch. Looks like there was a Varia Cataphract versus Dragon Knight clash there in the middle. So Froggy does need his own cav to defend himself. As, you know, they've not just poured all the cavalry resources on our flank. They are mixed in amongst. Let's go to 1 times speed. So, as well as that, we're going to miss things. This is the way these sorts of fights go. You know, and there's a lot going on. So Vocek up in front of us. We've got the Variag Horse Archers up against my Variag Mercenary Riders. Oh, dearie me, Warlords taking these hits from the Cataphracts. Yeah, that was a mistake from me. Well, I wasn't trying to charge them. I must have been trying to charge these Horse Archers, and I've just been grabbed by the Cataphracts. But the Cataphracts will obliterate my poor Warlords if I give them the chance. So I'm trying to pull them out, but all the while, oh dear, and he's even caught my Riders there with his Retainers. So my poor Riders will, getting some point-blank fire there. Interesting. I've got them on guard mode. And we've been somewhat successful. These Neurad Retainers are bolting, but the Bird of the Lance are coming in for a quick charge as my Warlords rush on through the lines. It's not going to be too pretty. But still, I'm just, we don't mind too much if our cav is lost. You know, the cav is useful, but the cav is not what we need. We need our infantry to be in a pretty damn good condition. Right now, Infinity's opening up with his Variag Bowmen. Lots of Variag men on either side today. These are armor upgraded Variag Bowmen as well, so they'll stand their ground a little bit better than normal. And they do have that sort of cool, like, Chinese and sort of Chinese-Japanese sort of massive pauldron look. They're firing up and over. Okay, nice. That's really good for me. I thought it was maybe, because sometimes you get this up and over look, but it is actually arcing nicely. So I wasn't too worried about taking the fire onto my flag rim like that. That was very, very okay and very sort of inaccurate fire. So I was comfortable enough to take those hits. I think a sneeze is coming at some point, so hopefully it doesn't catch me out. I'll try and turn away from the mic, but hey, skill. There we go. Hopefully that didn't get caught. And Brother the Wayne opening up with those massive repeating crossbows. Very, very cool looking weapons, to be sure. Let's drink a bit more, hey? I'm not focusing enough on drinking, I think. Nice. I've got some today. What do we have? We have some Bio Prosecco, which I'm most of the way through that bottle, actually. But don't worry. Do not worry. Don't fret for a second. Because I was... Oh, wow. We're done. No. Yeah, okay. We're done that bottle, actually. Holy smokes. We may be done that bottle, but we have another. I came prepared. And then if we somehow go through another, which we might, then I've got beers. I've got lots of wine. I'll probably switch on to some white wine or something like that. I don't need bubbles at that point, I suppose. Goodness me. So, the amount of Dragon's Breath fire will be pouring onto this settlement. You know, we'll have every building burned. They may not do building damage, but we'll burn everything out. We'll smoke the place. Those scythe chariots, very cool to see. As the defenders are falling back from us now. They've done a good whack of damage, both with their horse archers and with their charges. And but saying that, we're 4 for 3. You know, I think, right, I was genuinely pretty happy with how me and Mevin held up here against the attacks, but at the same time, it was like, you know, Vocek and the boys, they were coming in some... We had the infantry right there. Maybe we should have been more active with the infantry. And, you know, it's tough to really gauge whether I did the right thing or not for a battle that happened so long ago, but... get out of there! Yeah, coming in for a quick charge there, but the cataphracts there... A lot of fire. Oh, hey! Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. And I'm seeing it. I'm coming in with the Scion Rim. Try and give him a bit of a helping hand. How was that tap? That was a good hit up against the armor upgraded Variag Warriors. Those guys ain't you know, they ain't too cheap there. So, very nice charge up against that. These poor guys got ripped apart. A lot of them are getting away, but still, that definitely hurt. That definitely hurt for sure. But my Scion Rim are engaging now. Up against those armor-upgraded Variag Warriors, that'll definitely be a fight that the Variag Warriors are not too bad with, but being outnumbered like 2-1 by sort of such a high-quality spear. You know, of course, Swordmaster versus Spear, most of the time you'll be going for the Swordmaster, but, not with these numbers, eh? So he's actually coming for a quick charge with the, Windblades? Windblades. And I chased them off. I chased those guys off quite comfortably. Oh, and also I should say I'm not... I'm mixing my Prosecco with some nice tropical juice. I will probably not do that later on. I suppose it just depends on the effects. Depends on the effects. But it is tasty. It is damn tasty. Flag Rim here. Clashing right in the front of these Nurad Halberds. This is definitely a fight that the Nurad Halberds want. I could really use some Gamp Rim coming forward. Doesn't look like I got them. I've got some Camels Chosen there. I've got 2 units of Camels Chosen. These aren't the ones with my general in them. These poor boys are taking a lot of fire, but at least we don't have to worry about too many crossbows. Or too many armor-piercing ranged attacks. Only armor-piercing ranged attacks we'll be getting will be from the likes of the Pneumatic Marauders. But yeah, Camels Chosen coming in now, and that should be... Oh, even the Flag Rim. Ah, okay, cool. I was able to sort of really get the Flag Rim up close to deal some good damage. Oofed. That was a bit of an unfortunate miss, but... oh, yeah, shoot! Missed this. Sorry, lads. Oof, R.I.P., R.I.P. for those cataphracts. On your own stakes as well. So, yeah. I've got my Mercenary Riders coming in alongside some of my Warlords. What are we mopping up here? Horse Archers, some of Vocek's last Horse Archers. We really want to dominate the outside. This is what I am a big fan of as an attacker. I want to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I want to be processing everything at the pace I want to. So as long as I can do that, I can attack you very well. If I can take the fight at my own pace, you know, it's a struggle. But I'm very easily... I always talk about how to beat me in these sorts of videos. Yeah. Which is probably not a good idea, but the way to beat me as an attacker is just throw me off my game, make me feel uncomfortable, make me, you know, make me rush, or as I say, not feel safe, where I do feel safe. And, whoa, that was close, that was close, the Windblades. These stakes were no too smart, I think. Oh, well, saying that, Froggy might take a hit. Good man, Froggy. Helped me out there. Helping my infantry out with another backstab against these Variag Warriors. That's another beefy unit of Variag Warriors. Now, we're climbing. No, 10 for 11 now. And see, Infinity's got to carefully walk through these guys. That's probably the same unit that took those casualties at the start. As I'm recording this, Scout's actually got a little podcast. Not podcast. He's got his little... he's doing a live stream right now. I was checking that out at the start. I will... Depends on how many videos I record. Sometimes at the when I get to the end of one of these, I want to just, you know, jump on and do another. And I may do the same. I may do the same today. We'll see. But yeah, Froggy's coming forward. So this little clash on the outside, it was always going to go in our favour. The defenders were terribly outnumbered here. But the honourable fighters on the outside have allowed these invisible civilians to rush on in. Invisible civilians and VIPs to get on inside, and now the proper fallback is happening. But we've taken out 11% of them, which is not too bad, and we've done it without suffering without spending too much of our ammunition. At the same time, though, we've not taken too much of the enemy fire. So it looks like Eclipse is in full retreat there. Infinity actually sort of came outside with these guys. These Variag Bowmen have used up their ammo. It looks like they're going to be used to just try and get the more valuable melee forces back, like these Halberd units. But I'm in no state right now to pursue. I'm just mopping up what's around me here. The last of these Variag defenders standing out front to face their brothers, the Variag mercenaries. You know, eye to eye, first in the fight. Still got some ammunition with my Variag mercenary riders there. So this was kind of cool thing. So Mevin, you know, he suffered some casualties. He definitely took more hits than the rest of us from the initial charges. But he's going to be coming in sort of by himself over here, down this doorway, which is going to leave the rest of us this whole avenue to assault. We got Dabaduba. Moving up is siege tower over here, and another siege tower connecting there. And Dabaduba has arrived already with his Gambrim in this position, as the last of the defending forces are pulling back. Looks like these nomadic warriors ready to earn the honor of their ancestors, standing out front the main gate. No, they do not want to cower behind any walls, not while a worthy foe stands outside. And obviously these camels chosen are intimidated by that, thus choosing to rush up the siege tower instead of pushing through the main gate to face these nomadic warriors. I would be freaking scared too. But, so we each had 2 units of, well, not each. I know I had, and I think quite a lot of us had 2 units of these camels chosen, so it's allowing us to be quite free with a unit of camels chosen. And that's, usually, like, a lot of people talk about guff about the camels chosen, and I get it. I talk guff about the camels chosen every day. It's, you know, it's one of my main things, one of my main jobs. But when you actually get to see the camels chosen face, you know, go toe to toe with, you know, units that aren't, you know, come on. I want to take this as a screenshot. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's get a wee side shot. Come on, well, this camels chosen are very pretty units. Yeah, okay, that's something. Cool. Anyway, so, because the camels chosen tend to be used right at the end of a fight, they go toe-to-toe with units that are very, very good. Now, saying that, getting ripped apart here. This is by, I think, like, armor upgrade Brother of the Axe. The way that Eclipse tends to build his armies in scenarios is they do tend to be very well upgraded. If they can receive an armor upgrade, they usually have. That's just, as I say, the way that from what I've seen of Eclipse and how he does things, that's the way he tends to do it. So these Brother of the Axe, they're armor upgraded, probably giving them the melee upgrade too, or maybe even experience as well. So it's not a surprise that they did inflict those early casualties against the Chosen, but they are starting to go down now, and this is not a cheap unit for them to be losing. Oh dear, Dabaduba, who's taking those shots to the back for a minute? And you got to keep in mind, every single one of these towers, it's just a constant chip away at our forces. So Master Blaster looks so yeah, Ricky. Master Blaster's holding here. Looks like it's down to Infinity, and a few Eclipse. Oh no, actually, even some of Vocek. Looks, but yeah, it's a very mixed defense to that center. But what about the east then? I'm just, you know, because we've got more skilled players here, that I would argue, or more experienced. I don't want to say more skilled, more experienced players than usual. We're going to see them being able to mix it up a bit differently than what you usually spot. Usually, oh, I love this sort of burning effect on the walls. It does make things look really cool, doesn't it? To be honest, even that's kind of cool. Just a burning wall. Burning wall of the siege tower. Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, we'll see. Gantrim coming up now. I don't usually like to use phalanxes on walls, but if they can get set up, which because they've got the camels chosen in place, they're coming in and hopefully being able to set up properly, hopefully being able to fight through the camels chosen, be able to poke and prod, It should work. Now, that is a lot of javelin fire. That's some good hits, actually. That's some really good hits. And these are Gamprim to the back. Camel's Chosen to the back. This is, yeah, about as good as he can hope for there. Yeah, wow. Some nice targeting there. Who is that? Catch in that moment. Wojciech. Well done, Wojciech. And more burning here. More and more burning. Even this. Could this be cool? They're firing back. No, it looks like they're just sort of standing the ground here. They might be out of ammunition. And yeah, Dabaduba. It's coming there. But where's our star player today? Where is our star player? What is he up to, I wonder? It doesn't actually look like... It's very strange. Usually I'm like the first one on the walls. But no, in this fight it seems I was very slow to approach. I think it's I do like to skirmish away. And I've got these Eastron Hunters. I was one of the few guys that actually had these really sort of lightly armored Eastron Hunters. So I was kind of tempted, like, hey, if you're going to shoot at something, shoot at me. Shoot at my wee militia archers, please. So, and you can see... Sorry about that. Start speaking before I actually swallowed. So, these Eastron Hunters have taken an absolute beating there from the... a lot of these sort of nomadic raiders there, which again is just some militia archer, but we've inflicted some casualties. Now, what I like to look for when I'm shooting at a wall, of course, if you're here and you're shooting straight up there, you're not going to inflict any casualties. So I always try to look for this diagonal or preferably this side-on hit. So say if there's an archer position there, then that's amazing. But what I've got here is I've got my archer sat where I'm shooting along that line. That's why I've actually sort of inflicted a few casualties. No, you'll never really inflict massive casualties against troops on a wall, but that's why I've inflicted a few. Now, Eclipse won't be too upset about those nomadic raiders going down, but yeah. So I'm getting my flag rim up there. Even the Vairag warriors getting set up there, that's going to be tough for them to... the flag rim will be a tough unit for them to match. Can we actually get this set up, boys? Good, lads. Took your fair time there. Now, Mevin is coming in by himself, and Master Blaster's seeing that he is alone here, so he's really pouring his efforts in. He's come out with a few little sallies, it looks like, from his Nurad footman, and he's coming out again too. He's had his Windblades out here. Now, the Nurad footman up against Flag Rim is a cool little matchup. Now, who shot that? I think that might have been me blasting down here. I'm sure not intending to get friendly fire. But yeah, so it's a nice little clash. Lots of AP, lots of decent armor for sure. Not massive armor, nothing like you get from the Western Kingdoms or Lord Forbid the Dwarves, but some decent armor. Both the Nurad forces being mainline evil men, and the Flag Rim being really sort of quite solid mainline evil men. They'll both be able to take a bit of beating. Oofed. That was an unfortunate shot from, at least it was from Mevin onto his own forces. So it was not me pouring that hit in. And Master Blaster's really got the troops coming out now. He sort of has seen that this is kind of a 1v1 between him and Mevin now. And if he can come out victorious here, then that means they don't have to worry about defending this position. And even if he basically is deleting himself, it's a good sign. So I've got my flag rim climbing now, and because they took their sweet ass time, Master Blaster's actually sent off his Nurad footmen to face me. That's not really what I want to be going toe-to-toe with on the walls. Definitely not with my flag rim. Although, you know, in an even 1-on-1 fight, my flag rim would probably come out on top. We're not really getting that here on the walls. And I need something else to get up there, and I've got my camels chosen. So I got to get my camels chosen up there as soon as humanly possible. Because I've got nothing else backing them up. Got my Gamprim pushing up that ladder there. Tower. Froggy coming up toe-to-toe with more Brother of the Axe here. Some real heroes emerging to try and keep us back from the main gate. Those and those are just Eastron clansmen. Some Flag Rim too, but Brother of the Axe will quite enjoy that fight, I think. Not too bad for them, not too bad at all. Flag Rim Froggy there, getting his ladders up too. So, this is the thing, this is the deal. Ladders can be used on any level of the wall. Siege towers can only be used on the outside. Well, yeah, no, if we busted a hole in the wall, we could use them on the inner walls, but we don't have an ability to bust a hole in the wall. And we can't No matter how you try and twist it and turn it, you can't put a siege tower through that gap. So I try not to use my ladders on these outer walls, but Froggy's seen this as a good opportunity just to get his boys in. And yeah, jeepers, if he can get in, get a backstab on those Brotherly Axe, really help out Dabaduba, then that's great. Goodness me. Something has massacred, absolutely massacred those Nurad footmen, and it must have been the Dragon's Wrath crossbows, surely. Only could have been. I don't really know. Jeepers. Something ripped them apart. Maybe it was the Dragon's Breath cannon. I missed that. Jeepers sake, Froggy. Either way, those poor guys got ripped apart. Over here, Dabaduba's claiming the outer wall. So what have we got here? 31 for 31. So we are still neck and neck throughout this, which is a good place to be as an attacker. I know that the defenders haven't been pouring ammunition on us, but I mean, neither we to them. It's been a good little mix ammo to ammo. See, people like fire. They don't know what fire means. They see fire in the thumbnail and go, "Oh my goodness me, it's just strange. I don't know this." And then they click on the video before they know it. Hey, they're in. I got them. You're watching me ramble drunkenly into a microphone. Jeepers sake. So, Camel's Chosen arriving there. How are the... good flag room. Loving that fight. Now that they got their boys at their side. And to be honest, because I'm a crazy boy, I think I've got my general in that. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Surely not. I'm not that crazy. No, right. So that is the end of this bottle. Let me just throw this bottle away. The other bottle was actually inside my rucksack. So let's just still take me a little minute to actually open. So let's find something nice. Let's look at my glory here. We're taking fire. You've seen those javelins coming from somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from. We won't be able to look at them for a wee minute. Hopefully I don't know. I don't feel too drunk. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely, like, cheaper's sake. I've been at this for a wee while. It's nice, actually. Like, I mean, I remember doing my first ever, New Year's video. I had a good chat about, like, what I wanted from YouTube and everything, and I still really love it. I still really enjoy it. We are almost hitting, like, 1,000 subs, so that'll be nice. And then, like, I've always debated, like, when I actually hit 1,000 subs, do I even want to put ads on my videos? It's like... it'd be nice to, like, I remember I said it in that video, like, it'd be cool to, like, make a little bit of money from YouTube, even if it was just, like, 50 quid a month. You know, it's like, it would be cool, but at the same time, it's like, is that really worth it to me? Would I prefer to just not have any ads on my videos? Would that be... I don't know. I've still been debating it, and I will probably keep debating it for some time. But yeah. So, okay, that is the covering, finally, off that bottle. Well, now this cork is in deep. Cork just in fucking tit. Coming off, coming off. Don't drop the bottle, Ryan. Nice. Good. So, we'll continue on with that. Throw that over there. Nice. And we seem to be victorious here. My gold and that's one of the things that I love about the Camel's Chosen. When you mix them up with the golden boys, you get this sort of gold and silver look. I remember there was it was Umad's faction overview. Umad's channel announcement that he did recently, and it just was the background. Like, I think it was like a 3v3 or 2v2 or something, and there was Dol Amroth versus Rhun. And Dol Amroth versus Rhun is, to me, somebody, it's these Javi boys over there. Master Blaster, get away from me. It's, there we go, good. So I've not moved my camera for a bit. Solid minute, at least. 2 minutes, sure, no, maybe four. So yeah, it was Umad's channel announcement. And there was a Dol Amroth versus Rhun fight. I love that. I really love Dol Amroth versus Rhun because it's just such a pretty engagement. So, because Master Blaster's actually been really quite effective here at really hurting Mevin quite badly, but He suffered quite badly for it. So Maven's still got some good guys there, but I've come on over with some of my Shadow Guard. Just try and mix it up. Tried to come in with a little charge there. That was Dabaduba. Nice, okay. Seems to be getting held back though, so Dabaduba needs to maybe get those boys out there. The Shadow Guard will fare quite nicely up against those nomadic infantry, but are we getting shot at? No, not here actually. So the boys are seeing the writing on the walls. They've got another 2 walls to fall behind, so they've got their time. If they want to, they can pull on back. As long as they do it carefully, this can work nicely for them. So they're starting to come on back. We've not even busted through this gate. We're almost through now. But looks like, yeah, Windy Pops is through. Well. He's got his boys on that position there. And looks like, yeah, we've basically claimed these outer walls with... Oh, those Brother of the Axe. This is where the Camels Chosen first arrived. And those Brother of the Axe are still standing. 17 of them. Oh, that's one Camel's Chosen. That's the banner carrier of the Camel's Chosen. The last. Oh, dude, banner carrier versus banner carrier. I'm actually being attacked. Oh, boys, come on. When you take? Oh no, don't focus on him. Focus on the banner carrier. Only problem is, so banner carrier has AP with his sword because he's part of an AP unit. Camel's Chosen has more hit points because he's part of he's part of an additional hit point unit. Dude, that's a cool fight, isn't it? These two evil men both raising, well, evil from origin, depending on how we want to view the reasons for this engagement. This could even be after Sauron has fallen, a little bit of a power, like a gap of power, just the runic chieftains and Eastern Khandish generals. That's who took him out? He was doing like a synchronized death, but there was nobody that I was seeing. But I'm gonna assume it was the banner carrier, and that was very well done from those guys. If I was Infinity, I would try to get them out. If they run down this way, I don't know. If they run down that way, they might make it. Maybe. I'll try and pay attention to them in a second and see if they actually do get out. I would Dude, I don't know if I'd recommend checking out the other video. I'd say the other video that I posted last year, you can't hear me. The problem was I was recording through my headset microphone, and that was far too far away. I was accidentally recording through that instead of my actual desk mic. So that was the issue that was caused by that. That was what caused that issue. But you might want to check that out if there's anything that you're like, dude, yeah, no, he missed all of this fight. You could maybe check that. Flagrim here battling alongside the Camel's Chosen. Yeah, they'll quite easily rip through the nomadic marauders, but Masterbuster doesn't really care. He just wants to keep these forces back so that he can quite carefully and efficiently take down the Shadow Guard with his halberd forces there. That's his goal, I think. But we are climbing up now. We've taken this outside area. Maven actually he's got more forces left here than I thought. He's still got 2. Oh, actually, I was going to say beefy. Those guys they must have taken a cav charge or 2. Or something like that. Sapphire Bladesman as well. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, Maven still has some boys. I've still got my mercenary riders too. Let's try and zoom back to those. Oh, wow. Infinity! You're not getting those boys out. Do they have their eyes set on more Camels Chosen? Have they already... Do they know that they can best these cruel warriors of Khamul? That they can that they're ready to face some more? It seems so. I know because while they're standing there, these 2 towers are both shooting. So it probably is a good idea to keep them there. Down to 14 now, though. Is that banner carrier alive? He is! Oh, God. Can you take out another Camel's Chosen? We're dropping them! My God. Surely they ain't gonna last too long, bro. They're trying their best. Dragon's Breath artillery crew. That's always a lovely sight for the defenders when they can see the artillery crew actually charging on in. I remember there was a weird thing. So, not a weird thing. So that was Froggy's artillery, but... Shoot, I think there was like another artillery piece from one of the other players that was like, something happened. I don't know, and I think Froggy tried to put his artillery on it, but anyway. Doesn't matter too much. So, they're bolting now. But they've done very well. I don't think we can, there's no argument that they didn't fight to the last. The banner carrier fell fighting, which is always good. And that was that. Goodness me. Very nice unit. And I mean, this is one thing about Khan that I just adore. Like, the Brotherhood units, they're not elite, they're not 2 hit points. Well, I mean, they're elite, I would say. But they're not these 2 hit point bodyguard units, but they're damn good. And they really do give Khan a leg up. It certainly does need sometimes in the infantry field, anyway. So that's kind of me and Mevin sort of mainly Mevin, but me just supplementing Mevin's forces here, and I'm also sort of supplementing the forces coming in from the center. Dragon's Wrath crossbows here. They do have their blades out, but they've got ammunition. They definitely have ammunition. So they're just pausing for now. I don't quite know why they've got their blades out. I think I maybe rushed them up just to cut some people down with those. I love their swords. Look at those. Look at those blades from the Dragon's Wrath crossbow boys. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But it says it's a 2 hit point swordmaster unit. So, comparing the Bio Prosecco to the what do we have here? To the oh god, oh god, that's a long word. Valdo Badeni Prosecco Superior. Jeremy, I work for an Italian company. I work with many Italians, so I should, tutto bene, tutto bene, eh? Bene, grazie. That's all I know. I'm afraid that's the limit of my Italian. Hey, Captain. The fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck back in the fight. All your boys have died. Get the fuck back in there. That was the last of my horsemen. I've got my hunters here. My 2 sort of cheap hunt. To be honest, genuinely, I think these two units were the reason I chose this army. Because of course, when it comes to scenarios, build your army, you pick it. So you have to kind of look at what's in it, what do you like. And I saw cheap archers. Boom, that's mine. That's me. I'm all about it. When it comes to a siege attack, I love cheap archers. So, and yeah, I got these guys. I'm picking away at Eclipse's boys there, going for the brother of the axe at the back because they're unshielded. They may be heavily armored, but they're unshielded. So, go for it. And we're hitting. But the main thing, I'm just trying to be like Eclipse. Use ammunition on me. Come on, I'm tightly packed. You can inflict massive casualties. I'm just gonna keep shooting if not. Then yeah, but no, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. No keen for that, I'm afraid. Mevin's really flooding on in now with everything he's got. Yeah, just about everything he's got. He's still got his ladders, which they are very important. I've got some ladders too, don't I? With my camels chosen, that's my general. No. No, general. No, he's not. He's not in that one. Oh shit! No, you're right. They're in Silent Rim. General's in with the Silent Rim. There he is. Haha, yeah. For some reason, every time I play Rhun in a scenario battle, the General's in with the Silent Rim. I don't know why that. Yeah, unsure. Either way, so they've got another little defensive line set up here. So that's 48 for 46. So they've climbed ahead by 2%. But I still feel it's a good position to be as an attacker. I think as an attacker, until you get up to sort of really 60%, as long as you're basically pushing the defenders along that way, you're not doing too bad. Jeepers sake, the Gambrimmer, they did not too bad there, but that's not going to last. That good little first attack went in their favor, but that was the reason why. Well, I was saying that was me. That was Froggy doing it, but I rattled in with those shots. Yep, that was me. Not the most devastating, body-piercing fire of the century. I'm not going to fight that, but as an attacker, you kind of just have to take what you can get. And I felt basically just deleting a unit of halberds like that, or at least giving the Gant Brim a fair fight, was a good shout. And then I've still got my hunters that can be rattling shots in close range. And I stopped firing there. Yeah, I held their fire now. And they pulled out their swords again. That's funny. Why do they keep pulling out their swords? Because they have ammunition. Trust me. I know they've got ammunition. I know something they do later. So they definitely have ammunition. I'm gonna miss it. I'm definitely gonna miss it when it does happen. That is my proudest moment. Proudest report. There's a reason I've come back to this battle several times. There certainly is. Where's my? There it is. Good. So, but I'm flooding on forward alongside Mevin. Primarily Mevin leading the way, of course, with his Scion Rim. The Scion Rim, of course, doing their purpose, being the Triarii of sorts. These elite vanguard, the veteran warriors there to keep everybody else in line, and leading the charge in this case. And I was following on behind it, and quite effectively or efficiently ripping through these nomadic tribal scum, backed up by these fanatic. I don't even know what to call them, the Brotherhood, not Triad. I don't know what Triad was in my head. Whatever cretins we want to refer to them as, they certainly are. Dragon Knight's pulling away from the brother of the spear there. Yeah, not fun. Froggy, get him out of there. We do kind of need our knights for some little bits and bobs. He's trying to get some breaks, trying to get some little charges there. Brother of the sword pulling out. But yeah, the brother of the spear rattling on it. Definitely a unit that can go toe to toe with the Scion Rim. And will certainly absorb the fire from the Narim. Rattling shot after shot, flaming shot after shot into the front line. Froggy's still got his Gamp Rim there. Oh, good backstab there, Froggy. Into the Nurad halberds. Taking a bit of damage for it, but he's getting a sail out of there. And backed by Windy Pops. We're going to be cleansing through this. Still some glorious Eastron hunters there. Just doing their part. Just trying their best. They're here. They're here. 14 and 6. A lot of their boys have died here. They just showed up. They saw an army passing by. They thought, hey, this might be a bit of fun. Bit of body-piercing fire there from the Dragon's Wrath crossbows, ripping through these lines again, and just giving us a helping hand. Now this must be 51 for 52, so we've climbed up again, which is exactly where you want to be as an attacker. Well, you always want to be ahead no matter who you are, but as an attacker, if you're just a little bit ahead in this case, it is great. Eastern crossbows getting some good shots, getting some good sort of from that position on the walls. Yeah, we're getting shot by their towers, everything. Be how it be. We're getting shot point blank from those nomadic infantry there on that wall. But armor upgraded Eastern crossbows, they can take a pounding for sure. They may not have a shield. They're nothing like the bloody, Menhira sharpshooters. So they can take a hit. Don't get me wrong, they can take a hit, but no, these guys can do alright too. But the last of the archers from the defending forces climbing up the walls now. Lots of troops falling back. There's Brother of the Sword. Last defenders making their way on in now, seeing the writing on the wall. Oh, look like those Nurad halberds from Infinity are standing their ground. And yeah, they're standing their ground so that Vocek's forces can get inside. Glorious. Oh no, Froggy, no! Oh dear, R.I.P. R.I.P. for the boys. They are goners there. Oh no! No, they got out! Well done. Well done. But they're exposing their backs to a quick little throwing dagger attack. No? Did they? Surely they didn't get out of range from that. Maybe they did. Yeah, I think the defenders are going to get inside. No shame in that. Quick little charge there from Froggy. Just trying to keep them outside, even though these guys are turning around. It doesn't matter. It's about keeping them in place so that we can get a volley or a charge off on them. Maybe even keep the gate open. That would be the dream. That would certainly be the dream. Now I need to pause this for a second. Well, something as well. I forgot to say the music. Very much when it comes to these ones. Well, when it comes to this one for sure, I will just be having to piece it together quite quickly. Oh, Froggy's last night. I remember that was a glorious attack. Perhaps not too effective, but glorious all the same. When it comes to these ones, when it comes to this one, I'm just going to have to edit this one as quickly as I can tomorrow. So, it's going to be... The music might be slightly unfitting at times. Hopefully it will be mostly correct, but at times it will definitely be like, what the... This sounds far too joyful. far too happy and relaxed for this this sort of moment. But please, as I say, just try and understand that it's just because I couldn't really spend time thinking through every song. But yeah, so I've got my crossbowmen running on over here. I've got my Camel's Chosen actually climbing up on the walls. So we still have a lot of attacks. We still got a lot of ladders. Ah. Yes. You can see this. You can see this issue right here. Are the boys getting up? This guy has a fair jump. Could I jump that? Could I do a standing jump from the top? Yeah, easy. Come on. I've got those hops, man. So could I do it in a full set of armor with a shield and a sword? Maybe not. But we can see. I think I'm not too bad, but I know that this is a problem that happens a little bit during this fight. There's a few points that we sort of set up ladders and we just cannot get up.
Ladders are up.
Boys.
Will only make our warriors more
Good lads, get up there. Oh, no. Get on. Good lads, get on. Nice. So I'm on. Now, Eclipse is coming on over. There's a lot of boys arriving to deal with me. But, oh, jeebers. Yeah, my guys are like the first on the walls. On this wall, I should say. I shouldn't, I can't take too much glory for this. This is the third line. But we're in. Dragons of Crossbows over there. Oh, this was the problem. So Froggy sets up his ladder. And I don't think I could make that jump. I could do it with a run. I couldn't do it that's over my standing jump distance. I can't quite remember what my standing jump distance was in high school, but that's over it. This one maybe I can make, but yeah. So these guys from Froggy, I don't think they make it up this ladder. I hope to goodness that they don't just die. I can't quite remember what happens to them. My crossbowmen running on over, like giving them moral support. You can come on. You're assassins. You're the great Camel's Shadow Guard. Make the jump. No. They don't die, but they just... Oh, no, maybe. Oh. I'm not... Yeah, I know it's coming. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's coming for us, but something is. So I'm rushing over here. I want to block this door, that's why I rush these Shadow Guard... Not Shadow Guard, these Chosen out. A lot of nasties for them to fight. To be honest, Brother of the Sword are actually a nice target for them, I think. Because they don't have to worry about the AP. But I just wanted to clog up that doorway so that the likes of Froggy and even more of my reinforcements could arrive. Now, whoa. The best play in Reforged history. You know, top 10 Reforged plays known to mankind. Right here, right now. Getting those Chosen up there. Opening up the gate for our boys. That's exactly. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. No, so because I was able to rush up that position, I was just able to start rinsing through their gate defenses. And I maybe should have held my ammunition for a bit, but I just wanted to rally these guys down as quickly as I could, do some damage because. The Hwacha sees the threat, and the Hwacha answers. The Hwacha can't... Oh, wow. That's doing some damage. That's doing some damage to the gate, actually. It's doing... Okay. That's a bit of friendly fire. Not bad. I didn't realise that. But anyway, so the Chosen, they were there to defend the gate. I knew that they'd want to answer... Oh, shoot. Those crossbows are out of ammo. Oh, no. That was why. Damn. I really thought I thought I'd given a good few shots. Oh well. We're pouring ourselves down here. Shadow Guard from Froggy, Camel's Chosen, and the Dragon's Wrath crossbows all jumping on down here. Getting... I mean, this is the whole thing about, like, when you're doing a siege attack, if you can get a flat ground engagement, sometimes that's all you can really ask for. So we're getting a bit of that here. I know that they're happy enough with this fight, but hopefully as we press it out, it'll start to get more and more in our favor, and it'll start to get a little bit nicer. Ooh, we throwing daggers. Oh, assassin versus assassin. Nice. Get my little daggers into those brother little shadows. Well done, guildsmen. And I think they're gonna respond. I love that. Train, you know, you train your assassin training for like, what, 40, 50 years, deepers. Like, you like 20 years of assassin training. Oof. Not pray. Just to end up like throwing daggers up and down a wall. That was a rough retreat. And the real stinger of it, we didn't even break down that gate. Because we rushed in. So we captured it, but now they've been able to close it. They are sort of breaking it, but they don't manage to break it entirely. Again, inflicting quite a few friendly fire casualties, but it's you know, it's not the end of the world for them. So that's 15 for 62. So we are ahead. Which again, if you're ever ahead as an attacker, absolute winner moment. You know, you can really be chuffed to bits with that. Even if the enemy had been, even if you use up a lot of ammo, well, that's sort of a reason. But even if you've used up quite a lot of ammo, if you're ahead, it's a good sign. It's a damn good sign. That ram is broken. Dear me. Ah, that's the stinger as well. The nearest ram was quite far back. Big damn. Ah, that was my ram. How did they break that? I can't quite remember. I think maybe the towers broke it?
Our warlord has fallen. Trust his warriors will avenge him and not despair.
R.I.P. My warlord died on the walls. No, my boys. Yeah, no, that was a shame. Oh, it was over. I think it might have been over here. No, this was just Guildsmen. Oh, Stormguard. Oh god, Stormguard. I love the Guildsmen, but this is above. This is way beyond you, my boys. Just do your best. Hold them in place for a little while. That's all you can do. Shadowguard mopping that up. Firepower up against Dabaduba. Ah, damn. Oh, it is coming for us. Wavering though. This is Scion Rem too, one of our best sort of, you know, morale units. At least that's causing this morale shock to their own forces as well. What would be... Ooh, it would just be horrific if that... I don't know what percent you have to get to before the wall does the first, like, damage, where everybody that's on it just straight up dies. That's horrific. But I don't know what percent you have to get to. So I did see my hunters climbing on over here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going for with them. We've got Dabaduba. He's getting his crossbows over on this side, which I love that idea. Getting them positioned there just to rattle shots down. We still have some fighters down here. I've still got some of my Shadow Guard, some of my Flag Rim, even a few Camels Chosen around, 27 Camels Chosen there. But they've been very effectively just sort of ripping through us, which is a bit of a shame for our boys there, because there's not really been elites fighting us. We've sent some good quality fighters down there. But yeah, this it's such a beefy unit of Shadow Guard. Now the issue was these guys just got glitched out, because half of them were up and just like stunned. They couldn't come back down the ladder because they weren't on the walls. They didn't really... Oh, R.I.P. In a way, it would kind of be good if all the guys there died. Dabaduba as well, he's got his crossbows. Nice. Okay, what are we going for here, my man? That's tasty, but I mean, is he going for... I actually have no idea what he's shooting. Anything though. It's a pretty good target. There's very few things you don't want to shoot here. Only one more smash. Come on, gamer. Oh, there isn't even a ram there. We've just got the last of the Nurat Alberts just pressed against the gate. Gate's like busted up, and there's probably a few holes they could crawl through, but no, they're just fighting. They're staying. They're standing their ground. Goodness me. Guildsmen arriving. We don't have a... We do have troops. I see. We can maybe rush these bladesmen and stuff up onto the walls. My Dragon's Breath artillery crew. I should have those guys forward, to be honest, because they're you know, we need them. We need them now. I'm wanting to use this ladder. That's the thing. I was wanting to use this ladder on the last wall. So I don't want to place it anywhere. You can't pick up ladders again, I think. Not certain, but I think you can. Froggy's got his flag rim coming in. We're just really critical mass now, and we're starting to... Now that we've got some gap rim in there, that's starting to turn the tide a bit. And we're overwhelming them. Oh, that was a good volley there from Mevins Geldman. And Mevins just constantly been shooting with his crossbows too. Good shots there. Beautiful. That's some nice hits. I think, oh, there's my huntsman. I knew my huntsmen were somewhere over here. I've got 4 of them there. They're doing their best. Again, like, I don't actually... Like, we'll see what my huntsmen get at the end of this. Problem is they got heaps of ammo to get through. And there's only 4 of the boys there. I think the other unit is routed. Which, oh no, there it is. No, I thought too little of them. 10 of them still fighting. So many of their brothers have fallen there, but no, they're still going. It's you shame the boys that have died before you if you rout is the problem. So that just keeps them fighting. And this is we're cleansing. We are cleansing. We certainly are. So flag rim, yeah, beating down this line now, and they're starting to see that. They've seen that we've kind of got control on this position. I've got 4 more 7 on glass, so I'll be a quick wee minute. But they're seeing that we have, gotten a bit of control in that position now, and we are barreling our way through. Whoa, bubbles, hey! And they're getting their asses out. So they're doing their best to get away. Sending something on it looks like a brother into the spear unit. Oh, that's okay. Didn't leave much space for the tropical juice. But to be honest, I'm kind of done with tropical juice now. Kind of just want to drink some wine. So I think we won't be mixing anymore. We're just going straight wine. So. The spear arriving now and breaking it through. So yeah, I mean, I always do like little sort of, don't get emotional. in these ones. I get a little more heart to heart. So again, I'll do it at the end again. But just I want to thank you guys for everything. It's been COVID was actually not too much a time for me. I was okay. Nothing. No craziness for me there, but 2022 has been a weird year, and I've not really been posting during that time, and it's something that I definitely I missed so much. Started a new job, started a tough job, really difficult job, and going from a job that I really adored to this, which I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying it's tough. And to then when I finally had some time to start recording again, to just see this like wave of support again, it was after basically a year of putting out nothing. Jeepers, it hit me. It hit me hard, boys, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, I really am that there's still that support out there for it. Can't thank you enough for that. Really can't. It's super. So just awesome. And we'll see what 2023. I feel you always feel you grow every year. You always feel you develop. Hopefully, I mean sometimes you fall back. I mean that's the way of things. Sometimes you don't feel as strong as you did the previous year, and that's normal too. But 2022, although 2020, oh my god, fuck me, lads. Oh, I just stop it. Stop the firework, please. But 2022 for me really was one of these years that, like, I feel so much more confident than I did before. Even though it's been, as I say, it's been tough. It's definitely, like, you see these lads fighting to the death. That's how I feel now. before I was shattered and just running. No, now I'm fighting to the death at least. I'm still broken, but I'm fighting to the death. So yeah, no, so I'm really, means a lot that even though I wasn't posting in that time, that there was still the support there. you know, it wasn't any sign of me coming back, even you know, with the with everything. That's the same as these wee Scion Rim are feeling now, no doubt. They can't catch the Hwacha. They know they can't get it all, but they've got to try. They've got to try. They've got to hope. They've got to hope that they can save this. Get that Hwacha. What we at here? We're 73 for 73. Holy shit. We really have been like neck and neck throughout this whole damn thing. And both of us been using ammo. Especially in this second section, we've been pouring shots into the defenders. Absolutely. Because we claimed those walls nicely. It was the main gate we couldn't take. But I didn't care. Dung, 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 dung. Shot after shot. Nomadic infantry coming in to save the day. Because I did get them. I did get them, didn't I? Oh, watch it turn the fuck around. But no. Nomadic infantry. And this is the nice thing, you know. You got Mass Blast trying his best. He's probably... Well, the whole, like, we're all... Keep in mind, we're all in a chat together here. We're all in a voice chat together. So, no! Who broke there? Who broke? That wasn't mine. Was that mine? Who? You bastards, get the fuck, there's 33 yet! Get the fuck back in there! No! See, this was 2021. This was 2021 when they pops. No way. No way. No anymore. No anymore. But yeah, no, it's... So, I allowed myself to get a little bit of motive during these ones. Because it is what it is. Beautiful. Exposing the backs from Evans and RM. Getting some shots right in. A lot of good team play here. A lot of good team play from everybody here. As the last of the defenders are trying to fall on back. We've not even pushed out through here. The last of the Variag Warriors and the Brotherhood of the Spear doing their best there. The Narem Flag Rim. Dragon Knights from Froggy though. They get her done. They got her finished. And crossbows there, out of ammunition crossbows from Dabadui arriving. What the heck is... Maven, you can't... Maven. Now I know those boys are probably bonny and strong. They can't be hoofing that up a ladder. I don't care how good your knots are. You can't carry that up a ladder. I don't quite know what he's doing there. Is he trying to get... Is he maybe trying to get over here or something? Not certain maybe. I think he's the last one with a bit of ammunition though. And Froggy's got his gap rim there. So we can get these boys around. Pushing up, Maven's pushing up his flag room with a ram. I'm getting... Oh, right. We'll talk about that in a second. So I got my Dragon's Breath crew with their ladders. We've got some Narim from Froggy out of ammunition again. Just our archers throwing themselves in the front lines now. Just because it's the way it's got to be. Dragon's Breath crew from Froggy's artillery as well. Goodness me. Yeah, so I'm bringing my Dragon's Breath boys around with the ladders there now too. Flagger from Maven. Broken their Scion Rim from Froggy. They've tried their best. They have tried their best. Dear me. But yes, we'll see what 23 does. You know, I've got... You know, it's just... I feel kind of like I know what I want from life. A bit more than I did before. You're always confused. And it's kind of good. It's, you know, it's important to be fluid and never to get yourself too stuck in a rut of like, yeah, no, this is what my life is going to be. But I feel like I know a bit more now, and you know, I'll be doing some thinking for sure, and do some acting, I guess, too as well. But yeah, I'm very grateful for all the experiences I've had in 2022, and it's good and bad, of course. And we'll just see. So, this is not a pretty sight for us. Back to the action, actually. Marauders there with javelins at this point in the game is not a fun thing to spot. As they're looking down on our approaching forces, we're pouring fiery shots from our Naran all over them. We'll drop them like flies if we actually hit them, but we're not hitting them because we're firing straight up in the air. Flag rim there from Devon. They're letting us get to the gate, which is good. But of course, if they tried to actually rush something out, we'd rattle shots into it. Mevin's there with his bladesmen. Bladesmen, they've got ammunition, but they're also 2 hit point swordmaster fighters. They're no bad. They are no bad at all. Oh. Gamer boys from Master Blaster's Stone Guard. Gonna rush it out. See, that's nice. That's a nice drink. But, see this, I talk so much guff about Stone. I love them. One of my favourite like bodyguards. I really just think they're top tier. And, oh, Mevin is... Who needs the ram? Fucking throw the ram in the bin. Fucking we're in. We are in. They've let us in. Oh, Mevin doesn't want to take that. Alright, okay. Take the ram out of the bin. Take it out of the bin right now, please. We need it. We need it. Okay. Got the ram again. Dabadooey. Dabadooey? Yeah. Dabadooba. Sorry, my brain. He's here now. And he's getting his ladder sword. What we got? Oh, I'm pulling back. Oh, did I? Am I? Okay, right. So, I'm assuming here, which you shouldn't assume because you make an ass out of you, meat, and all that. But what I tried to do with this ladder, I tried to put it here, and I got the same thing as Froggy did. It's set up like all the way over here. So I grabbed it again and pulled it away. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd see that, but I don't think we are. But yeah, cool. So that's fine and dandy. Of course, this is a long time ago. You know, Eclipse, he doesn't make these sorts of mistakes now with his maps. Not a chance. But yeah, so we can jump in over here. Mevin's got his blade master arriving now. Sapphire blade. I just like them. There's something about their. It's a simple model, but I just like it. I like the blue tinge to their shield. The blue, just they're cool. They're really cool to me. Climbing on up there, the Camel Shadow Guard arriving. I've got very few troops left. That's why we're not seeing Windy Pops around. But this is a normal thing for me in these late stages of the fights. I'm like non-existent. I've always died long ago. But yeah, Shadow Guard arriving up here, which going toe-to-toe with Variag Bowman. Get me those. Feed me Variag Bowman. Absolutely, and they know it. They're running. They are running, and they are giving us the wall. Gorgeous. He needs to find a shot because those jabbies, Harper Pierce, high damage. Take your throwing axe. Throw your throwing axe in the bin. Give me that fucking jab. Both. Right at us. And it's coming. It's coming. I don't actually know if they got a shot. Man. This poor guy took a shot. Ouch. If Dabadooba's... I mean, this is a whole thing where it's like... You know, do you want to just go back and suffer some losses? Who's throwing those troops in? I bet it's me. Taking those shots. It's actually, fuck's sake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just I shouldn't have fed any more troops into the front line. That was silly. That was a bit silly there. Should have just let the Sound Rim fight to the end. Then the Sapphire Bladesman can rattle shots straight in the Nuret Footman's faces, and that would have fared much better for us. That was a bit stupid from me. As soon as I saw somebody moving those boys in the fight, though, I was like, that's me. I know that's me. So up here, this is me. Yep, Scion Rhund there from Windy Pops. This is my general unit. It's still nice and beefy. 111 boys up against the Brunt of the Spear, who I feel are slightly better. I'm not going to say they're much better, but they are definitely better than the Sound Rim. Seeing that, I have no memory. Gone. Yeah, they're gutting us, but still, if I can kind of hold the line for a bit with them, this is about, you know, my general goes down, it's not really the end of the world because I don't really have that many troops left. I only lost my general. Ah, fuck no, my general's already dead. This is my general unit, though, for sure. So they're trying their best, and if they can just kill a few of the Brother of the Spear, or take, you know, battle away at this position for a bit. Problem is, though, as they're battling, as I keep ranting and raving about, they're exposing the right side. No! You know who this man is here, right here? This is my general. Watch my cursor? That's my general. Here he is. Glorious, brave boy. Right on the front lines. But still, he's exposing his right side. So when they want to start shooting, they're shooting us and they're not hitting our shields. This tower blasting us, not hitting our shields, just getting our armor. This one, fucking hell no. Fucking hits all day, lad. Hits all day. I'll take it, I'll tank it, I'll tank it. Some chosen there coming in from my buddy. Oh, my buddy Windy Pops coming in there as well. Mevin rattling his Gamperum into the front line. Still, yeah, oh, there was a one-man unit there. I think it was a Froggy one-man unit. I couldn't see exactly what. I've not seen Froggy fight in a while. Froggy's still kicking about, right? There he is. I like Froggy. Froggy's just, I don't know. He's a comforting presence. As weird as that sounds, I don't know. I like hanging around Froggy. After I'm done recording this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check to see if Scout is still recording. Not Scout. I'm not recording. If Scout is still doing a live stream, I'll see if he's doing another battle, and then I'll drunkenly shoulder barge my way into that fight. If Scout is not doing another battle, then the next fight I'm doing is actually a Froggy scenario, which is from about, it was recorded just a little while after this. Well, not recorded, played just a little while after this, so it should still be, I think it's a lot of fun. I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy it a lot. Gamperum battering on in, but again, it's the fucking Stormguard. It's a fucking Stormguard. How do we fight these motherfuckers? We don't have anything. We can't fucking fight them man to man. We've got to shoot them. We've got no crossbows left. But yeah, the Stormguard here actually. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They're loving it now. They weren't for a second, and my boys have turned around. Good lads. Shoot me all you want. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Losers. Vocek. Losers. Fucking hit my shield, lad. Fuck off. Loving it. But yeah, got my camels chosen. Got my sound rim. Victory is certain. It's a fucking winner. It's a fucking winner, boys. Fucking hell. Dragging a skillsman at my back too. No chance. No chance. We're fighting. We're winning. Oh my god. That's not prey. A lot of red. A lot of gold. Get the fuck back in the fight. Now, Dragon Knights. 12 Dragon Knights from Froggy. I don't quite know what we're doing with them right now. Dragon's Breath can't. Ooh, ouch. That was from the. No, mate. It's done. It's done. Stop it. Stop it, though. Stop it. I appreciate your effort. I'm gonna fucking probably pop a meme of that in the Discord, because that's funny. The boys just trying their best. Be entering fucking 2023. Oh lads, stop it. It's broken. It's broken. It's not working. Stop it now. Ah, fuck. He's still going. Okay, just let him. Just let him. They're trying their best. So, okay, I gotta fucking take more bitch to this. I just fucking love it. That's good. That's a good one. Because it's all four lads. Anyway, right, the rest of the boys. I don't know how much ammunition Maven still had, but he's got a gun. He's got a gun. So, well, he's got a... But Dragon's Breath artillery. We don't call it Dragon's Breath cannon anymore. I don't think people like the word cannon in like a Lord of the Rings setting, which I understand. I'm really I don't like. I talk about this with Bilbo a lot. So Bilbo is of course making his Wars of Arda mod. Very interesting. I would definitely check it out if you want to. So Bilbo, he's got his YouTube channel as well, so he's got a lot of content about that. Commander Legolas as well on YouTube has posted a few videos from Wars of Arda, so I would for sure check them out. But you know, I talked to Bilbo a lot about gunpowder, and because Bilbo he's a lot more free, not free. He's a lot more like kind of like, if it could have happened and it would be fun, should it? And I get it. I do definitely get that. Like, sometimes you do have to look at a situation like, is it fun? Is it interesting? Could it happen? Alright, great, let's do it. But whereas for me, I'm a bit more like, I'm a bit more of a killjoy, I guess. So yeah, but oh, here is the fucking countercharge. The purple and grey countercharge of the century right into Froggy's Scion Rim. We're trying to get the trying to get the cannon. Oh no, the cannon went down. Fuck, the cannon went down.
It is coming for us.
Maven trying to pull back his blades. I'm dead. I'm gone at this point. It is lagging like fuck. This is with shadows off as well. We're still lagging like fuck. Nah, man. Oh, Dragon's Breath crew. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. I'm really sorry, boys. Yeah. It shouldn't be this bad. But either way, Blaze been there from Froggy coming around. Get those chavs up and over. We need to pour damage into this little ball of fucking purple death. You know who's still alive though? Actually seeing that. There, it's the boys. It is the boys. It is the 3-man unit and the 2-man unit of Eastern Hunters heroically lashing their bows out, getting those arrows into the enemies, just doing their best. If I could have ordered a retreat, I would have, because I want. Oh, he took a shot as well. If I could have gotten these boys out, I love that attire. That guy's fucking swag. Oh, R.I.P. But this guy here is absolutely swag. Like I'm not gonna like diss the rest of the guy's clothing, but I think he's really cool looking. If I could wear that outfit, because the green looks good too. Either way, got some shots. Just oh no, they're firing straight at me. Oh well, that's a 1-man unit. He's shaking, but he knows. All of his boys. That was a big unit he had. He brought a lot of his friends to the fight today, and he is the last one fighting. If he routed today, what the hell are the boys going to think of him? No way. He goes back to his little village, his little tribe at the end of this. Like, he's like, oh, you were the last man standing? Fucking lost battle, fucking gone. Outcast. He knows that. But that's not what's keeping him fighting. He's not fighting out of shame. He's not fighting out of shame. He's fighting out of glory. He's fighting out of glory for his friend's sacrifice. Not any sort of shame what's going to happen. He's fighting out of their honor. That's what's keeping him going. You don't want to ever be inspired by negativity. That's one thing I'll always push. Don't inspire yourself with negativity. It might give you a temporary boost. It might get you through one task, but no. Then it stops you. You've got to inspire yourself with positivity. Think about how good you are. Don't think about how bad people will think you are for not doing this. No, stuff that. Think how good you are for being able to do it. That's what he's thinking. That's what the Eastern Hunter's thinking. So that's what you need to be thinking too. That's what my boy here is thinking. Fuck, is he dead? No, he's not. He's still kicking. So I say, inspire yourself through positivity. That's what you want. Exactly. 7 policemen. Fuck, we're trying. First trying to pull these guys back, trying to lash out more shots, but they know what's coming. These defenders are lashed. They're charging us because they know that the only power we've got is our javelins. So if they can stop our javelins from going, then that's good for them.
Only half the enemy force remains
well,
between us
great.
and victory.
Thanks, Chief. Only half the enemy is remaining, but we're just about on our last legs. So just do what we can. What? Who's this? Maven with his 1 horseman too. He's got lance down. Fucking find something to charge, please. Blazemen pulling back because they need to get their jabs used up. They gotta get their jabs used up. Fuck. Really is just the purple swarm charging out now. Still that fucking. I could have killed that Halacha. I should have killed that. It's a nice castle. I really like the wee medieval castles. Medieval to war castles. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. I love these little areas too. They're nice. Oh well. Anyway, I think. Let's see. If we could have come in this way, in this sort of position too. That's so cool. I really like that.
We have
I
only
really like
old
that.
women and cowards as allies. These spineless dogs have fled the battle.
That's one of our allies gone.
We have
That's
bled the enemy
that's not
badly.
Maven.
They have only half their men
Oh
left.
god. What is that? Yeah, so pulling out there, Froggy just trying to get some charges up. Where are those Javi boys? Where are our Sapphire Bladesmen? Yeah, pulling up there from Froggy is a good shout. Gives you a bit more space. Yeah, you're going to get shot up, but we can do so much more DPS than they can possibly dream of with our Sapphire Bladesmen. So if we're exposing ourselves to fire, okay, sure, it is what it is. We can pour fire upon them, and that's the way it goes. Ay. Froggy still rattling on it with his charges. Oh no, stop it, boys. Stop it. Who's shooting me? Fire egg woman. I don't think I've got a single man on the field. Saying that, I'm talking oh no, that's not my boys. That's Froggy's Camel's Chosen that came in behind me. Stand upon the corpses of my friends. My boys. That was a mid-defeat from somebody. Are these guys still stunned out? No, they got out. How did they get out? I think maybe this ladder broke, and that a lot of them died on that ladder when it broke. But then that maybe unbugged them. Could have been. They have their swords out, but I'm sure these guys have ammo. I think that's that. You can see sort of see where this is going. That's another general tucked in amongst the catapult. But yeah, I mean, I really loved this fight. It was a hell of a lot of fun to do. It was a great map, really cool map, really cool armies. We did talk about like balancing a lot, like, and there was the next time that this battle was played, and that was on Uma's channel then, and that was a lot closer than this one. And I think the whole deal was basically just, I think we lost a little bit of range units, but I think the defenders lost quite a few range units. I love that. It's such a pretty map. Really, like, say what you want about Eclipse's scenarios. Eclipse knows how to make a nice map. He knows how to make a map look good, and that's definitely what he did with this one. So we can appreciate that. So yeah, Eclipse pushing up there, going toe to toe with Froggy's Sapphire Bladesman. Looks like we're gonna battle on the bottom of the stairs and the top of the stairs, just as these guys come down and Eclipse's boys come up. Oh no, wait. Oh, are they pushing around? No, they're coming down. They are facing the enemy straight in the face. Good lads. Straight at the front, I should say. But yeah, so it's just really the Sapphire. These are all 2 hit point units anyway, so they'll rattle up some good kills for sure. But yeah, shit, where was it? Gone. Yeah, so the next time this battle was played, I think the defenders just lost a few range units. Could be. But even then, it was like there was a few little issues with the map, but that was just tough. You can't really fully playtest. You can't playtest a map by yourself, you know. So you got to know that there's always going to be these little spots that fall through. But even then, if we could have come through other areas, I don't think that would have really helped us. I think our issue was just kind of a lack of coordination, maybe. Like, because we saw like these students from Froggy, we should have maybe like built our final attack around them in a way. You know, making a space on the walls for them to charge up and unleash their fire. Could have been it. But yeah, it was great. I always loved these guys. You know, win or lose, dumpstered or close. It's always a good time. So no, I'll always be a big fan of that. But yeah, and I just don't get as much time to play as I'd like to. Of course, that's just the issues with the way it goes. Watch your fire just coming in. Just you know, ending it. But yeah, so again, rattling away at the end. I really appreciate your support this year. I was just so grateful with how quickly everybody just kind of jumped back. I was so worried because it had been so long since I posted a video. I was like, starting from square one again. I'm gonna be getting nothing. But just seeing like the gang jumping in, seeing the views coming in, and seeing the comments coming in, the interaction coming in, it was just it was awesome. And you know, let me know that yeah, people are still interested. People still wanna see it, and people still remember me, and that's really nice. Especially you know when things are kind of naff. You know, you love that.
Like scared geese.
So always gonna be super grateful. And of course, I love to think I can be that for other people too. You know, like when I see when the other guys posting videos that they, you know, maybe they haven't posted a video in a while. I always like to really do all I can to support them too, because it's clear, you know, I know how much it means to me. So yeah, as I say, so really appreciate it all, and hopefully 2023 can be pretty awesome for me. I've got kind of high hopes, and yeah, got high hopes for everybody. As silly as that sounds. But yeah, cool. So the last defensive stand of these sapphire bladesmen is the fire rings around them. No, I love evil men versus evil men. Orcs versus orcs is so fucking cool to me. I just adore orcs clash, like Misty versus Mordor. Fuck, I die. Or Angmar versus Mordor is just such a cool concept to me. I know it's tough to like think that out, but like, I mean, post Sauron death, like the end of Sauron's orcs clashing against orcs is so freaking cool. Like, yeah, just massive orc hordes just like battling out over like two hostile like dark lords, just two either like some human like I'll always be keen for that sort of concept, either like to play in it or to just have a video of it. You know, some like say human dark lord or some like massive orc chieftain that are like bowing out after Sauron's death, trying to regain control, but basically just wasting their resources. But it's just massive orc forces just clashing against each other, battling over some possession. Is amazing to me, and I really wish that's one thing that I don't love about Medieval 2. We can't have Mordor versus Mordor, you know? Yeah, because that would be dope. I would kind of like a Mordor versus Mordor fight sometimes. Just orc ordering, more non-infantry and all like high clacking against each other. But Mordor versus Angmar is really cool to do. But yeah, so, of course, not victorious today. And I for sure think the Stormguard were a massive part. That was one thing. I think we just felt the defenders had too many Stormguard. Because we didn't really have an ability to kill the Stormguard. If we couldn't get javelins or crossbow fire on the Stormguard, we were stuffed. And at this late stage, we just didn't have that to give. I couldn't remember who everybody was. But yeah, okay, let's have a zoom through kills. I'm hunting for those 2 units of Eastern crossbows, because I'm pretty sure I was the only person to have 2 Eastern crossbows. Goodness sake, fucking crossbow. Nice. I mean, this is the way it's gonna go. We're Eastern hunters, not Eastern crossbows. Then so there was Captain Fardals, and Captain Hus. Anything really here from Captain Hus? Were these 2? Dragon Knights. Wow, holy shit. Okay. A lot of kills from those Dragon Knights. Poor Shadow God. Oh, I think this was Froggy with his, yeah. Could have been. And you can see on the left there, you can see, like, because this is just the way that Eclipse likes to build his battles. He likes to really beef up guys, so he starts with a lot of experience, which is cool. I like it a lot. Captain Margals, very dark, evil. I think this was maybe me. Yeah, Eastern Hunters there. Doing their best. To be honest, 122 kills for an Eastern Hunter is really not bad. But, bam, that's what I like. That's what you like to see. No, that was just my, like, I really feel, because I do kind of struggle with, like, body piercing to get things right. And Dragon's Wrath crossbows are just such a high value unit that I never really get the proper value out of them, but I was chuffed to bits with them, with that 516 kill count. Yeah, so I was Captain Margos. Yeah, cool. I mean, the rest, that's 250 from the Shadow Guard is no too bad either. But you can see the amount of experience was just lost from these units. So they were beefy. And lastly, Captain Reza. Anything awesome from him? Ooh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's quite good from the Scion Rim. Just cutting through some hordes there. And then 220 from the crossbows is always nice too. But no. So, no, that was a really fun one. I really enjoyed it. Oh, fuck me, Captain Elton. Stop it. But yeah. So thank you guys very much. I will see you next year, and I'll either see you in another battle that I record right after this, which will be right at the end of everything else I can record, or I'll just be in Scout's live stream. So be sure to check out Scout's live stream from yesterday, because I might be there, or I might not, depending on whether or not he stops. So thank you guys. See ya.